What are the benefits of upgrading the firmware on my Sharp Aquos TV, and how often should I do it?
Hey there! Welcome to today's video, where we'll be discussing the benefits of upgrading the firmware on your Sharp Aquos TV and how often you should do it. Firmware upgrades can bring a range of improvements and enhancements to your TV, so let's dive right in.
Enhancements and new features.
One of the key benefits of upgrading your Sharp Aquos TV's firmware is the possibility of gaining access to new features and enhancements. Firmware updates often include improvements to the user interface, adding new functionality or enhancing existing features. These updates can enhance your TV viewing experience and provide you with a more intuitive and user-friendly interface. Some firmware upgrades might also introduce new apps, streaming services, or compatibility with the latest devices. So, by keeping your TV's firmware up to date, you can ensure that you have access to the latest and greatest features that your TV has to offer.
Bug fixes and stability improvements.
Another crucial benefit of firmware upgrades is the resolution of bugs and the improvement of overall system stability. Manufacturers regularly release firmware updates to address any issues or bugs that have been discovered since the TV's initial release. These bugs can range from minor inconveniences to more significant problems affecting the TV's performance or functionality. By upgrading the firmware, you can fix these issues and enjoy a smoother and more stable TV experience. Bug fixes can improve picture quality, address audio issues, or eliminate unexpected crashes or freezes. So, if you've encountered any problems or noticed any odd behavior with your TV, a firmware upgrade might just be the solution you need.
Security enhancements.
TVs, like any other connected devices, are susceptible to security vulnerabilities. Firmware updates often include security patches and enhancements that protect your TV from potential threats and exploits. These patches address vulnerabilities that have been discovered since the TV's release, ensuring that your personal information and data remain secure. With the rise of smart TVs and the increasing integration of internet-connected features, it's essential to stay on top of security updates. Regularly upgrading your TV's firmware helps safeguard your privacy and ensures that your TV is protected against any potential security risks.
How often should you upgrade?
Now that we've discussed the benefits of upgrading your Sharp Aquos TV's firmware, you might be wondering how often you should do it. Generally, it's a good practice to check for firmware updates periodically, at least every few months. Manufacturers release firmware updates at different intervals, so it's essential to stay informed about the latest updates available for your specific TV model. To check for firmware updates, navigate to the Settings menu on your Sharp Aquos TV and look for the Software Update or Firmware Update option. Follow the on-screen instructions to search for the latest firmware version and initiate the update process if an update is available. And there you have it. Upgrading the firmware on your Sharp Aquos TV can bring a range of benefits, including new features, bug fixes, stability improvements, and enhanced security. By keeping your TV's firmware up to date, you ensure that you're making the most of your TV's capabilities and enjoying a smooth and secure viewing experience. Remember to check for firmware updates periodically, ideally every few months, to ensure you're not missing out on any new enhancements or important fixes. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more useful content. Happy TV viewing!